Who's texting me?
This is off. I don't know how much time do I have.
In olden days, a glimpse of stocking was looked on as something shocking.
And then you can share this,
Now heaven knows anything goes.
Mr. Sweeney stopped in right after
Authors
I came back to the shop. He
who
came in
once
for a
knew
smoothie. I was like,
better
hey, what are you doing?
now
I was like,
only
you and Dad
use
had signs,
for
came to get a smoothie.
That's awesome.
Anything goes.
You should have brought smoothies to sell.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to 21.6 The Net. Thanks for getting caught in it. Getting caught in it's better than stepping in it.
That's right.
I
Maybe
don't
you
know.
can bring a blender.
Why is
Make
that?
them fresh.
There we go. Thanks,
That would
Frank.
make you money.
I love that you always sing us in on Anything Goes with Bremer and Jones. Of course, Bremer and Jones brought to you through the financial support of our good friends over at Natural Therapy Wellness Center, www.mchenrymassage.com, 815-385-8190.
Natural Therapy Wellness Center, massage therapy, reflexology, acupuncture, Thai yoga, massage, and more. www.mchenrymassage.com.
Now, as we have been anticipating and we told everybody,
And looking forward to.
and so looking forward to, again, the guy over here, we'll zoom in on him a little bit. Let's zoom in on him. He is, of course, the man, the myth, the legend, Nelson from Pineapple Express. Of course, you can find Pineapple Express down on Green Street here in McHenry. Absolutely the best JDRE on Green Street. I absolutely love him. Boreas? How do you say
Nelson
that?
Boreas.
Boreas.
What's that from? What is the origin? Puerto Rican.
That's from those movies. On,
Puerto Rican.
Borat.
They're like Latin lovers.
That's it. All right, brother. Last time you were here, we fed our faces.
We gorged ourselves.
Absolutely loved it. And you've rolled out some new things, but you rolled out some milkshakes and whatnot.
The shakes have not dropped.
They haven't dropped yet.
No.
But they're
coming.
They're coming.
They're going to be pretty much like Bloody Mary style.
Yeah.
Like ice cream sandwiches and s'mores. And,
I'm sorry. Did you say you're going to make an ice cream sandwich milkshake?
Yeah, they're going to be like set up like Bloody Mary style, where
Where
I'm
you
going to
got?
stick an ice cream sandwich in it and a s'mores. I have one that's going to have mini churros and all that stuff in it.
And of
Like
course, you
chocolate
need
caramel
your
drizzle.
favorite radio host to try them out before they go
As soon
live.
as they drop, the next time I'll come back out and get on the air, and maybe I'll bring the
Right.
milkshake maker here and just make them here fresh.
Oh,
Now and of course, if you got questions, feel free to ask. But better than that, go feed your family down at Pineapple Express. They're open for lunches, right? Which is
10 to 5.
10 to 5.
Until Thursday, and then until 6 o'clock Friday and Saturdays.
Nice.
let me tell you how good these people are.
Yeah.
He's cooked such good food that even though I knew he was coming here today to bring food,
He's
I
doing
had
it.
him for lunch.
Oh yeah,
I mean, I may have a problem.
it's Taco Tuesday, but
Today
I mean,
was Bremnini.
It was Bremnini.
What?
Bremnini.
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 Oh god.
Yes. Do you have a sandwich named after
I
you?
would hope
Got
that
some pretty yummy stuff today.
I would hope that Bremnini comes with some huge
The
panini
sandwiches.
bread.
The sandwich is huge. It's about the width. It's about the
From
width.
Batwoman.
The Batwoman.
Yeah.
Never telling you anything again.
No.
No.
But if you would have seen before the show, let me pan back out. We're just looking at Wilson. There we go. Of course, Dawn came in and you and I had to check her for bugs.
There was a
Yeah,
ginormous
bugs.
bug that jumped on me in your parking lot, and I was very scared. Look this is a nest in here, and things get caught in here. And I needed to make sure
She was like, "Oh."
I needed to make sure that there was no bugs in here, and I may shut up. And I may or may not have accidentally stuck my tits in your face. Is what you're trying to say?
Well, she's like, look,
Yeah.
do I have anything
Look,
on
look.
here?
It's like, look, they're in there. Look.
I mean, hello, you're welcome. You were sweating a little bit.
I was like, whew. Yeah.
He's
I
like
don't-
sweating a little bit. Ken Jones flushed. He's still flushed.
Are those on?
Uh,
I don't see any
wow.
bugs.
What show is this?
Yeah, it's crazy. Which is great. Now, big weekend, right? We've got Fiesta Days going on. You're going to be open and doing some
Parade, then
stuff
we
on
got
the
the
parade.
Danyak Challenge on Saturday
Yeah.
morning that I'll be volunteering at and helping
Yeah.
Mr. Santos out in the parking lot, getting cars parked in that.
Mhm.
Nice.
So, and then we got the parade on Sunday that I'll be open for, and that. So I'll have a specialty menu where the full menu is not going to be available.
Right.
Obviously, if I got thousands of people outside, I don't want thousands of people ordering, and
Right.
then everyone has to.
We'll
wait.
take you the hardest thing you have. What?
Yeah.
Now, the interesting thing I think that a lot of people don't know, and we've had people come down and enjoy your food, is that you cater.
Cater to as well.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a huge piece
Birthday
that a lot of
parties,
people
baby
don't know.
Showers, graduations, whatever you need.
Baptisms.
Baptisms. Yep, baptisms.
All right.
Ashley.
And, yeah, so pretty much anything. I'm just trying to get the catering thing off. If it's for a school or if it's at a hospital, you guys are looking for lunch, I will cater it. I don't have a problem with it.
That's
And if
fantastic.
if there's something on that menu if there's something not on the menu that you want, I will go out of my way to actually make it for you.
Now, here's how good he is, folks. I took a chef with me down there. It was pretty finicky, and he went to culinary school, this chef did. And he ate. We had lunch down there, and he absolutely loved it.
And actually, he's come back with his wife.
Is that right? Fantastic.
Yeah, he came in and she's gotten a wrap a couple times, and he came in for another burger. So they've been in like 2 or 3 times after you guys came.
Awesome.
So he's been bringing his wife. So
There we go. That's how good that. Hey, when you can have other chefs go, hey, this is the real deal. Let's go down there. What is the most, Dawn? You've been there? What is the most interesting thing that you've seen when you're there?
What do you mean? Like the most interesting?
Like what somebody would order. I've got every time I've been there, somebody's ordered this thing, and they're just boggled by it.
Okay, well, here's the truth.
Yeah.
I've only eaten there once. I make him deliver it to me all the time.
Walk up for 5 minutes and bring it down to her because she's so busy all the time.
But I don't ask you to. Like, defend me.
Yeah,
defend me.
I do.
I
ask her,
place
like,
an
hey,
off.
you need me to run it down? Are you busy? And she's like, yeah, sure, if you can.
Okay, so let me guess. When you deliver it, she's sitting at her desk.
Usually very busy.
Yeah, usually she's
Defend
working.
me.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Say,
Nelson's not
Have you
going to
seen
let
the
you.
screen?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's in there playing solitaire.
Just moving the,
No.
the mouse around.
Busy. So busy.
It's like, oh,
Anyway,
There are absolutely no houses on the market. I mean,
that's because I keep listing them all. I listed 3 today.
she's selling
by
all,
myself.
that's why.
hold on, I'm playing Spider.
Anyway,
Solitaire.
whatever. I'm
Let me
not talking
close
to you.
this deal real
So,
So-
but I have been there once. I went with Sally Santos, and you did
Sally
have.
wants it down there. Sally, how are you? Good evening.
Okay, is it where you asked me a question? Can I answer?
Yeah.
So,
For mic time.
I mean, seriously, hello, is this on? He probably muted mine. You did, didn't you?
I don't know.
And there was a little girl and her mom that were there, and the little girl got some sort of a weird kind of a smoothie. What was it?
I think it was the Acapulco Gold.
That's what I mean.
Mm,
Can't even say that.
yeah.
Acapulco.
So
Yeah.
It's got like the chamoy on the inside of the cup.
I don't even know what
It's-
chamoy is. What is chamoy?
It's like a sweet and sour candy that most candies have in Mexico and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Or like if you go to like a Mexican restaurant and you see somebody drinking like a michelada and the brim of the cup has like some red stuff with like chili flakes in that. That's what that is.
That sounds
It's
really
not-
good.
I was gonna say it's not spicy or anything. My kid eats it all the time, so
Delicious.
that's it.
The most, and every time I'm in, somebody
Oh,
orders.
look, we just
Hi,
talked
Sally.
about
We
you,
were just
Sally.
thinking about you.
Everybody,
It was all
everybody,
good. I promise. We were talking.
We were saying we love you, Sally.
every time that I eat there, somebody orders this, and they're just baffled.
What did they
The
order?
smoothie bowl.
Yeah, the smoothie bowls.
Yeah, they're like, what?
I've never had
I don't,
one.
I don't understand it. What
So what is it?
is it?
So what it is I take a 1 pound deli bowl, and then you pick your choice of smoothie, which is either a fresh fruit one or a healthy one. And then I give you your choice of 3 toppings, so you can choose anything from fresh fruit or like anything from like granola, shaved almonds,
Right.
chia seed, flaxseed, chocolate, honey, or anything like that. So then I take it and I fill it up like 3/4 of the way, and then I pile it with all fresh fruit and granola and all that, where it's like literally mounded at the top. And I usually tell people don't come in here thinking that it's a dessert and you're going to eat it, because
There's a
I've
lot.
had people who came from DC Cobbs or buddies and they're like, we came for a little dessert, and they ate a quarter of it. They're like, dude, we're so full. Like, I was like, told you not to come in here thinking that
Right,
it's something to
exactly.
play
So
with.
you should get one and share it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like a date one.
It's one of those
Like
things,
maybe where Kent could take his wife Alice to have it and share a spoon and a
There's
bowl.
Santos.
There's no need for that.
Hey Tim, we were
El-
just talking about Tim
El
too.
Santos.
Look at
Wow.
The El
Or-
Santos burger.
So I usually tell people, don't come in
It's so-
expecting to think that it's a dessert. It's a little small, like piece of cheesecake
Right.
you're going to eat, because that.
And
I
they're
usually
like,
tell
wait.
people.
Wait, it's what? It's a smoothie in a bowl? Yeah, that's why it's called that.
So I usually tell people, if you're looking to fill up on something and you don't want something heavy or greasy that's going to kind of slow you down through a day, just come in and get a smoothie.
Get a smoothie bowl.
That's it. Because you're eating nothing but fresh fruit. You've got your smoothie, then you add
Well,
your
but,
toppings
right.
and your nuts and all the stuff. and
interesting.
chocolates. It's cool.
Yeah.
So
And I mean, and it doesn't turn yuck, right? This is a smoothie.
Have you
bowl.
had one?
No, but I've seen them. I
he's
mean, it's
eyeballing them every time.
so it's not like
he's
yeah,
in
it's
there.
not
Like,
like
how big are we talking?
it's not like a watery
Um,
juice smoothie.
I was gonna say I've got a picture actually of one. That
It's
I
a
did,
one.
2 of
It's a
them
1
today.
pound bowl. You know,
Yeah.
one of the little like cereal bowls.
It's a 1 pound bowl mounded
Yeah.
with fruits and.
Oh my god,
granola
show this
and
up,
chia
camera
seeds.
guy.
Yeah.
Show that up,
Yeah,
camera
you
guy.
can. Hold on. Here.
Now listen,
Hold on. Let me change.
you're
camera
a guest that he just doesn't want you to doesn't want to get up. Talks about you delivering to me.
So,
There you go. Look at that. Gorgeous.
Wow.
It's a berry blast
looks
bowl
really
with strawberries,
delicious.
granola, and chia seeds on top.
It's so good. But
I want one.
and people sometimes think of a smoothie as like the runny things that you get at the mall or whatever, more juicy. This is frozen. It's solid. I mean, it's delicious. It's really a really healthy, like sundae, you could call it.
it is.
Yeah.
It's just
But it's not
without all
dessert,
the
trust me.
fatty and high cholesterol stuff in it.
But it's
more
got to be
healthier.
Right.
cool and refreshing, right?
Yeah, it is. So it's like those 90-degree days after doing yard work and that. Then you come in and you get one of those. You're pretty much refreshed.
Or if you're going to be if you're going to be sitting through some meetings, get that. It will fill you up, but it isn't going to weigh you down, and you're not going to get the 2 o'clock sleepies.
Yep.
You
You
know?
don't
The
wanna
2
take a
o'clock
nap. You don't
sleepies?
want
Yeah,
to take
you
a
know.
nap underneath your desk somewhere in the office.
Right. It's amazing. The most ordered item on your menu is what?
Right now, it's been the paninis. The paninis and the burgers are like the 2 main things that are going right now. Mr. Santos, your burger's actually been selling a whole lot lately.
Look at that.
So, and then since
Orderly
before I
homes.
even dropped the Bremnini, I was making it last week, and a couple customers came in and were like, "You got all the stuff to make it?" And that has actually been the roast beef with pesto and all that stuff on it.
It's
That's
so
been taken
good.
Off to where today I actually sold 4 of them.
Really?
It's so
Yeah.
good. I'm telling you, actually, a pretty popular restaurant out here that I won't talk about has it, and I'm not a huge fan of eating at this restaurant because of their
Well,
politics.
obviously, you're not a big fan of eating at any restaurant.
I do like
Will
to
you
eat at a
deliver that
restaurant.
down to me?
You know what? I'm not even speaking to you anymore. And we're done talking.
Sally says she's getting a smoothie bowl tomorrow.
I want one, Sally. Let's go together.
The pineapple burger. I do some things for that, she says.
Yeah,
I mean,
she
it is pretty good.
She does like the pineapple burger. I think she's had it like 2 or 3 times already.
I challenge people to go in. I'm like, they're like, well, you want to do what? I go down to Pineapple Express. If you can find something you don't like and that is bad, I'll pay for it.
Well, let me tell you what's special about him is there are things that people like at different restaurants, and shut up, and he can make them.
Yeah.
So one of my
He's a genius.
agents really loves. Am I allowed to say who's we copied, or are we not allowed to say who's copied?
Oh, it's not really copied because I.
You created
it,
but- So basically, I
All my
can say the
stuff is
name.
from scratch. Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
So my friend Dan, who works for me at my office, he loves the
Gleason. Right.
Dan Gleason loves the Panera strawberry season salad.
Okay.
Loves it. It's poppy seed dressing. He thinks it's great. So we asked Nelson if he can make one. Well, his is like 10 times better.
Well, yeah.
It's fresh.
Does
He
it
made
make
his
my dressing
own
from
poppy
scratch?
seed dressing. But like I'm just saying, we asked if he can make something. He figured out what it was. You
It's
looked
not
up how it
frozen.
was
The stuff
done.
isn't frozen.
It's
and
not
trucked
frozen,
in.
and he made it. It was
Yeah.
delicious, and I believe that's one of the salads you brought here today. Is it
Yes, I
not?
did.
Look at that transition.
Look at that segue.
Did you like
as we
that
call it.
segue?
Yeah, that was a good segue as we call
What
it.
does Sally say?
in all seriousness, it's delicious. Everything you make.
That's right, it is.
Yeah, it's absolutely incredible. Here's some plates.
Okay.
Split those up down there. Since
Yeah. So this did we show that? You better. Take
Oh yeah,
that
you got to
back.
show that.
Let's zoom in there. Look at this. So as you'll see, there's an onion and a strawberry.
There's mandarin oranges.
Can I put the
there's
salad dressing on and
strawberries,
shake
there's
it?
walnuts and onions
Good
with
answer.
spinach and romaine lettuce.
Nice.
It's amazing. All right,
Is
we're
there
gonna put
oranges
this.
or something in there?
Mandarin oranges.
We're gonna put this on, and then we're gonna have you shake it.
And then not the jar mandarin oranges or canned
Yeah,
mandarin
this is-
oranges like most places use.
Yeah, right.
These are actually I peeled them myself. You know.
Could I have the top, sir, please?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
So this is the proper way to do it.
Yes.
Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Coat it all and everything.
Yeah.
You have to coat it all, and you should put the top back on because my luck all over the place.
There's a bug.
The hell happened?
Oh, this is how we play, Nelson.
Do you see him?
Shut up. I'm never gonna let you see them again.
It's crazy. I don't know.
Sally, they're making fun of my tatas.
That's just because
You just stop talking.
It was a funny thing.
Oh, don't forget those here.
That's the good stuff, huh?
Yeah.
All right. So this is called the what? The strawberry.
I call it the summer salad.
The summer
It's
salad.
great for the summer times.
Will I pass a drug test with this poppy seed?
Nope,
Yes.
you will not.
Right.
It's so good.
Now you have the ability. You've got a couple of employees there,
I've got my 16-year-old daughter who is now starting to work with
and
me.
your son's there all the time.
Yeah, my little
Right.
man. It's my little
Right.
5-year-old. He's
Just put
always
some
there
on
with
there.
us. So
Yeah.
he helps out. He helps eat the product.
He
so
does a great job.
instead of helping me get the product
Yeah.
out. But for the most part, he's a pretty good helper. Like if people eat in and leave their plates there, as soon as he walks out, he goes and gets the plates and stuff like that, and he dumps
Yeah.
them and stuff. So he's not just only eating the profits; he actually helps.
He's the cutest thing you've ever seen.
And he
Too.
takes out the neighbor's garbage. Since we've been there, every time the lady puts her garbage by the back door, he goes out of his way and he'll grab it and drag it to the
He
garbage
does?
can. Yeah, he throws it out for a year
What a
straight.
great
I don't
chick.
think the
What a
lady
great
that
guy.
World Travelers is taking out garbage. Xavier does it. So, and it's pretty cool because she'll bring him like parachute guys and coloring books and stuff for
Right.
him
Right.
doing it. So she awards him and stuff like that. So I'm just trying to get.
I
So
mean,
this is
it's
real
so good.
citrusy.
Yep,
Mhm.
it's the lemon poppy seed dressing.
It's so good.
So it's a lemon poppy seed dressing.
Yep.
It is literally really fruity tasting.
Oh, it's so good.
Sally said, "Small bites now, so you can describe the deliciousness."
Okay, what did she say? Small
Small
bites.
bites.
Oh, okay. I don't know if Kent knows how to take a small bite.
I like to put it all in my mouth.
All right, describe it.
Well, what I did is I just had one of the mandarin oranges fresh, again not candied like in the can,
And
with that poppy seed. So it's kind of got that smooth buttery. The poppy seed is really kind of smooth buttery feel
Hmm.
on the oranges, and it's not a bad flavor.
So you got to take a strawberry, a
Little
orange, a walnut, or was that what it is? A walnut?
Yep.
And then some lettuce and a little bit of onion, and it's delicious.
It's
Sally
good.
said,
It's good.
and
Yeah.
you're right, Don. You can't have a wardrobe
Right?
malfunction while you're shaking his
That's
salad.
true. Thank you, Sally, for understanding the dilemma of my tatas.
Color is so vibrant. Sauces you make are so good, Sally says.
Mm-hmm.
Pesto, the honey
Yeah,
mustard.
she loves the honey mustard
Hmm.
because I make it in house. It's got the perfect balance. And then
Absolutely.
Tim actually came in when I dropped off one of the pesto sandwiches for Tim when I first dropped them.
Yeah.
I brought him like an extra thing, and he was just like, "Dude, I was just like dipping the sandwich inside the pesto."
I mean, Jennifer Beltrami, another agent on my team, she's obsessed with your jalapeno one. Is that the Santos one?
Yeah, the jalapeno burger. That's the El Santos.
The El
burger.
Santos. What do you do to those jalapenos?
They're breaded jalapenos, so they're not just regular jalapenos. Instead of like the crispy onion straws, these are like crispy jalapeno types, and then I just drop them on the grill and crispy them up, and that just to get them on there.
So delicious. So delicious. I feel
right.
bad that our listeners are watching us shove our face.
Well, the amazing thing is the walnuts are not soggy. right? So it's just like this hasn't been sitting in the refrigerator for 2 days. And then just the acidic part of the poppy seed. I'm spitting all over everything. Of the poppy seed, the lemony in there, and then with the oranges, really just balance everything out.
Balances all out.
I mean, it's amazing. And the strawberries are sweet, but they
Oh my
don't
God.
make it too sweet.
They're so good.
And then the onions, I love onions anyway. I could eat onions all the time.
It's really good. Have you eaten this one?
And the
After I take
lettuce,
pictures of it, I eat it.
the lettuce is so fresh that you get a little snap or a little crunch because the lettuce is so
Mm-hmm.
I think that's why
spinach in there.
some people when they come in and they say that they have to wait a little bit. It's not because I'm slow and I'm behind. It's because you're getting everything fresh.
Yeah.
And literally, when you put your order in, the gloves are on. I pull out the head of lettuce. I start chopping. I don't just stick my hand into a fridge, into a camera that's been sitting there all day soggying. I actually want the customers to get fresh product. The whole point of me being a smoothie cafe is you're going to get healthy, good quality, crisp food. I don't want to sell anything that's soggy and nasty.
And I think that's where a lot of people fall down, is they're like, this is healthy. I mean, there's nothing.
Oh no, this salad is extremely healthy.
Oh yeah, it's good.
It's all natural. It's delicious. And the tell us a little bit about the dressing.
The dressing is actually just made in house. It's really, I added my own stuff in.
Well, I'm talking about for healthy people, like what's in it.
Oh, it's just got lemon. It's got some mayo in it. Most of it, a little bit of olive oil, along with the pulp from the lemon.
You cover that, please.
That's pretty much all that's.
Think about it. It's delicious.
It is an incredible. I mean, just you get so many different textures, so many different flavors in each bite. It's then you get the walnuts that.
So good.
I mean,
it's all crispy.
It is. It's really amazing. It's like
afternoon.
Hey, Scott, how are you, brother?
Scott, we were talking about him too. Where's his thing that he left here? Where is it?
Oh yeah, no, we got some. You can go down to Fantasy Factory.
You can go down. We were just talking about why this was on it, Scott. We have some Joe H2O personal lubricant that was sitting on the desk. Water-based. Would you put that up to the camera, please? Mm-hmm. And that was left on the desk alone when we walked in that Kent had on the desk. So I'm not really sure why Kent had this on the desk.
From our good friends over at Fantasy Factory.
Yes, who we have to have back on the show.
That's right.
So look at that. We're talking about people.
I would not put the Joe on the salad.
No, don't put the lubricant on the salad. No.
Does it make it go down easier?
And you know what? So we had a plate of this, and it's so light, so fresh. You don't even. It feels like you haven't even eaten it.
It's like you had an appetizer, a little salad, a little crisp, delicious salad.
So good.
But it's really delicious. It stays fresh because he brought it to me yesterday, and I had it for dinner last night, and it was just as crispy and fresh and delicious.
Yeah, it pretty much sat in her fridge all day.
All day.
I brought it like 12, 1 o'clock.
Yeah, I brought it like 12. I ate it at like 8:30.
So do you like practice this stuff on your kids at home? Or do you just go, are you sitting there watching Sports Center and go, let me try this salad?
Well, actually, she brought up the idea of it. I just figured out my own way of doing it instead of copying somebody and just made it my own way.
Yeah, and that's what people are looking for, is like a summer salad. Yep. It's a delicious thing. Do you get a lot of people ordering that?
I've sold 2 of them today.
Wow.
They've only been on the menu since Monday.
Yeah.
So. It's good. It's crazy good.
So, all right, what else did you bring? What else?
We will actually jump.
Are we going to talk about the big? Oh, look at the big one! Look at this. What is this? Is this the new burger?
Yes, this is the new Philly burger.
Okay, wait. Show the camera.
Philly burger.
This is the Philly burger.
Oh my Lanta!
Piled with sweet peppers, got garlic aioli with lettuce and tomatoes on it.
Wait. Say that again. What's on it?
It's got garlic aioli on the bun.
Garlic aioli.
And then it's got sweet peppers with red onions all mixed in together with mozzarella cheese on it, topped on top of a pretzel bun with lettuce and tomato.
So we go from unbelievably healthy.
Give me your plate.
To cardiac arrest on this one. Right?
Keep your fork.
Yeah, I'll keep it.
All right. Here's one.
Look at this thing. And show the cross section up there.
Yeah, will you show it?
Look at that.
Yes.
Oh, we
Talk
just
a
dropped
little
some on.
less.
Yeah.
Don't worry, the rats will like that.
All right. Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah.
We going in?
Yeah. Let's
Okay,
see if
look
we
at
can
it.
do this.
I have to smell it. Oh, it smells so
I
good.
smell the garlic aioli and the peppers all mixed together. Okay.
Mmm. Mm-mm-mm.
With the sweet peppers on there to kind of balance out the garlic so it's not so garlicky, because I make the garlic aioli in house as well too.
And that's real
so-
garlic. You can taste the real garlic.
Oh yeah.
Not
That's
garlic salt.
delicious.
So I did my own Philly style, but I used the garlic aioli instead of using the garlic bread like on the inside the way they do Phillies. I just used the garlic aioli to kind of do my own thing on it. And then
Right.
sweet peppers instead of regular green peppers and onions. I did sweet peppers instead with red onions on lettuce and tomato.
And just a regular burger. I mean, you're not throwing like like
The only thing that
roast
I
beef in there?
seasoned that with was just salt and pepper. That's it.
Wow.
That's all I put on there.
Amazing.
Okay, this one's really good.
I mean, it's really good.
And I just
The
added that-
garlic
I just
on
added that
here.
on Monday too. So
and your. So where did this inspiration come from?
I actually love Phillies. Philly steaks are like my number
Mhm.
one thing. I've always wanted to go like to Philadelphia and like have a Philly cheesesteak out there and that from like an actual real place where they're made. So I just decided like one day I was like, I need to add something a little different. And I think I just actually ordered like a Philly steak from Tommy's.
They have those?
Yeah.
Didn't know that.
And then I was like, you know what? I was like, this would be great as a burger. So I ended up having sweet peppers in the house because I make Dom from Sugarleaf. I usually make him like his special own salads because he likes full out greens and stuff like that, like full protein salads. So I had the sweet peppers and that inside. So I was like, let me grill some of these up in some butter, throw some garlic aioli on it. And I tried it and I ate it. I was like, that's my Philly right there.
This is really delicious.
So the textures are 100% Philly. You get the onions, the peppers,
The garlic, you
The
get
garlic.
it all at one shot.
all the textures, and they're done just right. They're not limp. There's still a little bit of a crack to the onions and the peppers. So it's not overcooked. The burger's cooked perfectly. It's not greasy, so it's not overwhelming the burger.
My son is going to want this. I'm
It
going to have
is,
to save this one for my son.
I mean,
I
you
might
can
have to take
smell
a couple more bites,
You can smell the garlic. I mean, it's absolutely. And then
It's not like that overpowering
Right.
garlic when you usually smell garlic and that.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
And
It's
then
really good.
the pretzel bun is
Did
absolutely
you save the tinfoil?
incredible.
No, but I've got some other
Yeah.
extra tinfoil on the
Awesome.
paninis and that you can take.
I mean, it's.
I mean, this
good.
one is delicious.
Yeah.
I have to save this for my son. He will be so mad at me. So he loves Philly and he loves garlic.
That's how I am.
Look at Ken. Ken's like, I'm not saving it for
Right.
anybody.
He's like, let me finish this before I get
You
back
can't-
to you guys.
Well, when you're having a Philly, you're fighting the cheese all the time.
Mm-hmm.
You get all that good stuff, but you're really fighting cheese, and the bun is so big, that you're like
Trying to pull it,
Right.
and you're usually pulling meat out of it.
Right.
And everything.
this. You get a good bite of meat. Everything's just right there. You're not fighting it.
It's really good.
Yeah.
I love the buns that you use too. There's something about a burger with a good bun.
Pretzel buns. A lot of people like using these. What is it? Those little brochet buns and stuff like that. Those are too played out. Everybody uses brochet buns or regular hamburger buns or sesame style buns, or it's with the pretzel bun. It's a lot thicker. You're not going to get soggy at the bottom like some burgers usually get. By the time you're like halfway through the burger bottom part's like falling apart. The pretzel, it actually stays tough through the whole thing, so you can actually enjoy the burger even if the bun gets soggy.
You could literally just have a dish that is the onions and peppers and the aioli, and I just eat that.
I would too.
It's so good.
It really
It's
is
so
delicious.
Thank you.
What did she say? All right, what else did
Yeah.
you get?
Well, we will go with the next sandwich. I
There's
actually.
more. Are you going to be okay?
I'll be fine.
Oh, he'll be okay.
I didn't eat much today because I knew it was gonna.
Here, if you want
Oh,
put
thank
this
you.
part in there. And this is the new BLT that I use with a thick hickory smoked bacon.
Okay, Sam. I saved it for you, Sam.
Now you're talking. BLT is absolutely one of my favorite.
I'm using the
all-time
same plate
sandwiches.
so that I
Yeah, me
can
too.
get the. All right, here, give me your thing.
Throw that
Okay,
cross section up
show
there.
that.
Look at that.
Now this one, Sam's probably not going to get any of. Just saying.
Right.
Thank you.
Just regular mayonnaise on this.
Yeah,
So
just
what's
a,
on this?
Just a regular mayonnaise, a thick hickory smoked bacon, and just lettuce and tomato. I kept it simple with this one. I wanted to use a thicker bacon instead of using the thin bacon that crumbles up. The thicker hickory smoked gives it that more flavor to it with the lettuce and the tomatoes and everything.
Okay, we have a winner. I know. I know.
I had to close my eyes.
I
It was
know.
so good.
This one's a winner. This is seriously. This is it. That bacon.
He's got it layered in there, so you're not pulling a whole piece off.
Yep.
Right.
And every bite, you get a little bit of the mayo, the lettuce, the tomato. You're not pulling it and fighting with it or nothing.
Oh my god!
It's so layered so well, and that's a good BLT is absolutely any time of year, especially summer, whatever. The tomato is ripe; it's not chewy.
No, seriously. I'm sorry.
Right.
I know you named a panini for me, but I don't know, man.
The BLT.
Uh huh. I mean, look again.
So good.
Can you just run the show, please?
Yeah. So
Go ahead. Just talk
So,
about yourself.
don't forget to plug your nearest places. Shop local people.
That's right.
Get out there.
COVID's
Support
over.
your
Go
family-owned
visit 'em.
businesses as well.
Mhm.
So
I mean, this is seriously. I will say, a BLT is my favorite.
I love
Sandwich.
BLTs. When you introduce
This
it to a
is-
pretzel bun, totally different.
The best BLT I've ever had in my life. I'm
it
telling
is-
you,
it is. Truly.
I'm not even kidding.
Thank you.
I don't know what it is.
It truly is.
It's the pretzel bun.
and that hickory.
Yeah.
It's the
that
hickory, the thick bacon. You cannot have this on a thin bacon. Thin bacon is not going to be good on this.
No, and it's cooked perfectly. Sometimes you get it's too chewy. Sometimes it's overcooked and it's too crispy, and it falls apart on you as you're eating it.
Mm-hmm.
See, most of the time now, I'm sorry, I'm going to out the restaurant industry. Most of the places don't really cook their bacon. They throw it into an oven, and that's why it usually comes out rubbery. They think because they put it on a cookie sheet and they throw it in there and walk away to go prep something else, and it's going to fully cook it that way. In actuality, you're just cooking all the flavor and juices out of it, and you're just turning it into rubber. I actually just cook mine on the flat top.
Nice.
That's it.
And you can taste that. I mean, it's
So where it gets an even cook, even balance. It's going to be soggy. It's not going to like some places you get, and like the tip of it's like raw still, or it's all fat.
the most impressive thing is in every bite you've got bacon until the end,
Oh yeah.
right? So a lot of times,
Like you need to send this to Gordon Ramsay.
it is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
It is just, it's the right balance of everything. The tomato's not overpowering. There's not too much lettuce. The mayonnaise isn't, the bread's not soggy. That's what if I try to make BLT, it always gets soggy bread.
Listen,
I'll expect you
Nelson.
to call me next week for that.
Nelson.
Or Friday.
Nelson. This one, this is so good. Mm-hmm. My son got none of this. Do you see this?
Yeah, no, it's good.
Sorry,
No.
Sam.
Sorry, Sam. Go in and get your own.
No,
There you go.
you've had a BLT where finally you're just like, I'm getting rid of this bread and I'm just going to eat the bacon, lettuce, and tomato.
Mm-hmm.
Because the bread is either too doughy. Good girl. She cleaned her plate, everybody.
I'm sorry. Look over there.
Yeah, don't eat that.
So don't worry about me.
I will stab you. It is so, but this pretzel roll doesn't interfere.
No.
It doesn't get in the way. It just adds to it. It's amazing. The flavor profile on here.
Seriously.
And for all you people out there listening, you're like, it's a BLT. Mm-mm. Trust me. It literally is the best BLT that I've ever had.
It is the best BLT I've
Yeah.
ever had in my entire life. I have made BLTs.
Mm-hmm.
My grandmother has made me BLTs. My mother has made me BLTs.
Mhm.
I've had BLTs at a restaurant. I have had a BLT in New York where they're famous for their BLTs. You win.
Yeah.
You win.
Thank you.
You need to really promote that.
I need to promote a lot of things.
I haven't heard you promote that. Well, I didn't
The
even know you had that.
BLT is actually new. So, and you can actually get it into a wrap too if you want it in a wrap. So
I don't know if you'd want it in a wrap.
So.
No, don't get it in a wrap. Don't get it in a wrap. Do you always have this bacon? Like you're not going to run out tomorrow when I
No.
promote it all over social media. Do you have any photos of it?
No, I don't have any photos.
Is this
yet.
just? I mean, you go to Meijer and get some thick cut bacon.
Just get the thick applewood or the hickory smoked, and
It's
that's
amazing.
what I get.
It is. It,
I'm thinking, well, you walked down to the hub to the butcher shop and got some bacon. But it's just the way
Nelson,
you
that
prep
is
it.
literally the best sandwich I've ever had.
so
Thank you,
good,
thank you.
so good.
It's all depending on
So
how you prep it.
good.
It's all how you cook the bacon. If you put it in the oven, it's going to turn out chewy or hard,
Right.
or it's going to dry out, and you'll lose that bacon flavor to it.
Wait, and let's talk about something else.
so good.
You made this at least an hour ago.
I started
Like, I
cooking
just
everything
wanna
at
talk about
4:30.
that.
I started cooking everything at like 4:30.
So let's just
So this
let's
has been
just
on this
literally
bun.
this has been on this bun
Yep.
for at least an hour,
Yeah.
and it was crunchy.
Yep.
There was not one bite that didn't have bacon,
We didn't sog
but it
into the
didn't
bread.
sog into the bread.
Mhm.
It was still delicious temperature.
Crazy,
I mean, it was amazing.
It's good.
so good.
I'm not even sure I want to put anything else in this mouth because my mouth is like
Oh.
bacon popping. All right, I'll do it. Don't whine. But I am bacon popping right now.
It is. It's so good. It's like sitting on your tongue.
It's
still.
so good,
Just
and it's light.
yeah. It's not. You don't get that greasy
No.
yuck feel that some BLTs do.
You're gonna have that again, aren't you?
So,
The BLT. Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to be in your cafe. What does she say? Eating all day around. Sally,
I don't even.
do you like
food.
BLT, Sally? Because I'm telling you right now, it's better than any sandwich
I
he's
said
had.
that I don't even like food.
Right.
Is that what she said?
Yeah.
No, that's why.
Well, come on in. I'll feed
I
you
know,
all
that's
day
why
long.
she
doesn't look
That's
like us.
why she doesn't look like us,
That's right.
and she's hot as hell, right?
So,
I mean, I'm hot as hell in my own little way.
We all
In my
are,
mind,
right?
when I go to sleep at night, I look like
Her,
Sally.
her husband's watching. I'm scared of him, so I'm not. I'll just say she doesn't look like us.
All right. I mean, I hate to ask you, but what else do you got? I mean, I don't know how you should have left that for the last.
Right.
no, I had to
So
leave the
you
best
keep
for
adding.
last.
Have you taken anything off your menu?
I took off the citrus salad to replace it with the summer salad. And then the BLT just got added onto it. That was it.
That went right.
It was the smartest thing you
that
put
went
on
right
your
to
menu.
the top of the class. I'll tell you that right there.
So this one,
Oh, give me your plate.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
all this cheese
This is
over here.
this is a panini.
This is the steak fajita.
Show it over there
Panini.
again. Look at the size of this thing.
The cheese.
Literally, look at that cheese
It's
coming
steak.
down. Oh my God, so good.
All right. Thank
All
you.
right.
All right. So what is this?
So it's got chipotle mayo that I make in-house, laid down, and then it's pepper jack cheese on the inside with the red peppers, yellow peppers, and red onions. And then I use like a fajita steak inside for the
All right.
for the steak.
I'm going in.
So, right off the bat, the heat hits the tip of your tongue, but it doesn't overpower you,
Mhm.
and it sits there nicely. The cheese is fantastic. The peppers are fantastic.
Mm-hmm. Mm. This is a Sam. Did you leave it for Sam?
The what?
The Tupperware. I mean, the
Oh no, I still got another one.
All
I could give you more. I still got one more sandwich.
who's going to eat on this?
I don't know.
I'm going to die. That one is so good too.
This would be great with a fried egg.
So this one,
I
a
love putting
fried egg.
My family, they always laugh at me. I always put fried egg. I'm like, man, you put a fried egg. I always look at the next day like, put a fried egg
I
on.
was gonna say there's some
You
times
were-
for breakfast where I do like a ham and cheese sandwich with mayo, and then I throw an over easy egg on top of it. Just dip that sandwich in the
You
yolk.
should do a breakfast panini
Yeah, because he's open.
because
for
you're
lunch.
open at 10 o'clock. You should do a panini with bacon, an egg, and cheese on a pretzel bun. My
Jesus.
God, could you imagine?
You were talking about that in my head right away. I was already going to like the most complicated thing. Like I could do like a biscuits and gravy with sausage type panini with egg. And
No,
all that. So with the gravy in that, it would be great.
that would be great too. But you got just
That's
a
going to be
simple,
too. It would be too much bread though with the biscuit
Yes.
and all that, and then the panini
Right.
bread. And
but
that,
a simple,
So the heat.
just a egg, bacon,
Like an egg
or
with some cheese and
sausage and
bacon.
cheese.
so the
This
heat,
is heat. This is hot.
The heat.
It's
no,
delicious.
really,
But it's not too hot.
It just kind of rests on your tongue. The heat does. It doesn't overpower
It
it.
doesn't set your whole throat on fire.
You
or
you
anything.
taste everything.
Yeah, what is
You
that? The sauce?
It's a chipotle mayo, so I just grab regular chipotle peppers and just blend it up in my food processor with mayo. That's all it is. With a little salt and pepper to add to it. That's it.
I mean, it's delicious.
It is, and I would eat it, but it's big.
I mean, here's the problem.
With
I
the chicken in it, too.
inhaled my BLT. I know what's coming next.
The chicken in here.
That's
Do you? Oh, that's steak.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I just said
That's
it too. I
steak?
was like, that's fajita steak that I just marinate for a little bit, and I just.
It's so tender, like chicken. That's why I thought it was chicken. I was like, oh, it's nice. A
No,
chicken.
I have a
chicken
fajita. I have a chicken fajita one, but that's the steak.
This
I
is
got the
steak.
chicken fajita. That's what I got when I came
So
in
you
here.
cook this steak, and it's not chewy. I'm not fighting it. I thought it was goddamn chicken. The spices.
You are not qualified to have a palate
No,
to taste
I
the
mean-
food here.
I'm just going by texture because I'm like, I don't. You taste the fajita, not necessarily the steak.
Oh, it's so good.
If that makes sense to you.
And
right?
can we just talk about?
And the texture literally is the same as a chicken.
Can we
It's just
talk
so
about
tender.
the quality and the consistency of the crunch of the bread?
Mhm.
Again, made about an hour ago,
Spit city.
and that's why you can't judge food anymore. Ken.
That's why you can't judge food anymore.
Hey,
That's because he's still hostile at you.
yeah, that's it. Maybe that's why. I don't know.
What'd you do to Mr.
You-
Santos?
I don't
Oh,
know. Listen.
Mr. Santos came here for a tamale contest.
Oh, yeah, I watched that one.
Yes,
Okay.
and Kent insulted him.
Oh.
Mhm.
All right. But literally, if you were to taste this,
on his tamales, bro.
I know.
Come on now.
He's never
if
cooking
you were
for
to
you again.
if you were to taste this, usually you're chewing steak. It's chewy. This is so tender. It's got the texture of like a chicken breast.
Yep.
Literally.
You are obsessed with breast today,
I'm just saying that's
right,
the
Nelson?
that's the texture of it.
But
That's
threw
why-
off with that whole bug thing
Listen,
when you
I just
walked
want you to
in.
understand. Like, I don't know, you can hear it. It's still crunchy.
it is.
How do you get it still crunchy?
I wrapped it in aluminum foil so it keeps the heat and doesn't.
Right.
But I mean, you understand what I'm saying. You take a sandwich home after an
By the
hour,
time
it's
you
like
get that
mushy and
soggy the sauce is done ran through
it's
the bread.
right.
and
It's like still crunchy.
It's absolutely the best squirrel that I've had all week.
The what?
That's squirrel.
Best squirrel. I don't know what kind of meat this is. So
So now it's
we got
squirrel?
it's wonderful.
hmm So okay,
That blew my mind because
He said chicken. I was like, that's steak.
I don't care what anybody says. You go someplace, you get a fajita, you're chewing on the steak. It's rubbery.
You are.
You're always chewing on it, right?
that's
Even
right.
if I do it at home. So we make chicken fajitas at home, and that has the same texture as my chicken. So either I've got bad chicken or you're a hell of a chef. It's amazing.
It's like,
Yeah.
are you marinating this chicken like before you cook it?
I
Or
would
you
still
just-
say that this probably would win, Tim. This is.
Oh, you're still taking Tim out, huh?
I'm just saying. I can. Yeah, I don't.
got nothing to do with this, Tim.
Mhm.
Got nothing to do with this.
Me neither, Tim. I'm Team Santos. Team
Oh.
Santos all the way,
So
Tim.
just leave us out of it.
That's
you
right.
didn't vote for him either.
I did vote better than you did for him.
No, you didn't.
I did. Shut up.
So this one.
All right, so this one, let's talk about this one.
this one is a special one.
Special one.
It's called the Brimnini, people.
The Bremnini.
Bremnini.
Yes.
And where did you come up with the name with the Bremnini?
The
Well, I
Bremnini.
took your last name and mixed it with the Nini and just called it the Brimnini since it was your idea that you gave me with the roast beef, pesto, tomato, and provolone.
Threw
It's
some
so
chicken
delicious.
steak on there.
Yeah.
here. Okay, wait.
Got
Give
some
him
chicken-
this, and then you can take a picture and show it.
Look at that. Holy
Oh
crap.
my god.
So,
So he made it. Well, you got to show it
Gotta
first.
show it
Here,
in the
here,
section,
take
yeah.
it.
so you can take it.
What in the world?
Okay, so again,
Roast beef
mhm.
with pesto, fresh made pesto I make in house, with sliced tomatoes, topped with provolone cheese.
I mean, do you see that? Look at the cheese coming out of Kent's mouth that he can't eat.
Amazing.
And that's
I
corned
mean-
beef that you're eating there, just so you know, Ken.
Thank you.
I mean, do you see this? First of all, can we talk about the size of this shit?
So,
Look at that.
this
Oh, yeah.
is for your sons.
Oh, shit. That's right. Mice will get it. Save the other piece because I'm not going to be able to eat all this. My son, and then I'll put it in your box.
That's what she said.
Okay, but can we talk? Are you okay there? Like literally, you do know that people can see you
Yeah.
shoving it in your mouth.
Mary Chef roast beef, you say?
You know.
Yes, roast
Right.
beef.
Oh, she might be yelling at me. I love you, Mary. But look at this is just half of it. Like, here is my hand. Look at my hand.
Right.
This is half of it. How much is this sandwich?
You'll get the 2
That
o'clock.
sandwich is actually $11.
You'll get the 2 o'clock sleepies with this one.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, all right.
That's definitely pick that up on your way home and eat that before you lay down.
Yeah.
Mm.
After that, you're going to be in a
I
food
mean-
coma.
What do you think of this one? Don't get rid of that.
I saved it right here. That one's got a slit in it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
The pesto.
Taking the fresh pesto that was made yesterday.
I can honestly say that I've never tasted anything like it.
Really?
So you bite into it.
Is that a...
What did she just say?
Is you resting on that?
I knew she was going for me.
Is you
I knew it.
resting?
Mm-hmm.
So
I love you, Mary.
So it's really good. The cheese is fantastic. It's thick. It's stringy. It's warm. It's delicious. The tomatoes again, perfectly sliced. The meat on here, your mind and your everything says, "Oh man, this is a great kind of roast beef sandwich." But then the pesto
Mm-hmm.
is like sends it over the top.
Uh-huh. Have you ever had a pesto with roast beef before?
No, that's why I say I've never tasted anything
Neither have
like
I
this.
until she told me. And when I made that thing, I was like,
Yeah.
dogging that thing.
It's
I
so
was like,
good.
It
whoa.
is.
Today, first of all, who was it? Somebody just came down to get one. Who was it? No, not Sly, because Sly got it for me today. Because I did, again, ladies and gentlemen, I ate one of these this afternoon. Only half. The other half
Oh.
is in my refrigerator for tomorrow. Except now it's going to sit there because I'm going to be having a BLT. But there's something about the pesto,
Yeah.
the roast beef, the tomatoes. It's so good.
It's just a,
It literally
it's a great
is.
balance. So
It is.
And I
It's the
didn't want
best
to use
balance.
the fully cooked roast beef, so I use like the medium roast beef where it's still kind of bloody a
Yeah.
little bit. So when I do put it in the panini,
Which I
crust
like.
that, it will still stay like a medium well type
Yeah.
thing.
It's so good. It is. So what other sandwiches do you have?
You literally, it's addictive. I know I'm getting full, so I set it down, but I'm like, I want to have another bite of that.
Of the pesto
Your
one?
Yeah.
taste buds are like, keep
Yeah.
eating it. Keep
Right.
eating
Do you
it.
have? Do you eat pesto on anything ever?
Yeah, you can put it on some pasta and stuff like that.
So for
Mm-hmm.
the panini side, I've got a steak panini, the steak fajita panini.
Yeah.
Then I also have a chicken one.
Oh.
Then I have
We
a
have the chicken one
turkey
here.
pesto that has turkey bacon pesto with red onions and tomato on it as well. Then I've
Mm.
got the Bremnini as well too. And then I've got a hot turkey it's just regular turkey with lettuce, tomato, onion on it, and mayo. That's it.
So if people wanted
Oh,
to
and sorry,
order,
the Cubano too, which Ken's
Oh,
had
I
that.
love the
When he-
Cubano.
when I
what's
first-
on the
Oh,
The
Cubano?
Cubano is mustard,
Puerto Rican.
pickles,
Oh, Cuban.
Swiss cheese, and straight ham.
Yeah, and the pickles
Really?
are fresh. And they
It's
snap.
supposed to have
Oh,
shredded pork on it. That's like
So
the traditional like Cuban, but I don't want to have pork.
So if Mary brings you her low sodium bread, will you create a sandwich? She's low sodium. Will you create a
Yes, ma'am.
sandwich?
I will definitely would. Like I said,
Mary, you got to
I
get
like
on
to
this.
make everybody happy. So if you got something that you want me to make and you want to bring in your own bread, that's cool.
Do you, let's say that Kent loves the Bremnini,
Mhm.
but he wanted red onions added to it. You can add that, right?
Yeah.
You can add however you want
I
it.
don't know
If
why
you want
you
me to
would.
change it from
I mean-
provolone to pepper jack, we can do that as well too.
No, provolone's my favorite cheese.
So-
Yeah, I don't think. I mean, I wouldn't add anything to this.
So on
The
top of
only
that-
thing
mean-
that I would maybe do is maybe get some au jus as a dipper. Maybe.
or backup pesto
Yeah.
to dip, like
Oh,
the pesto
yeah.
mayo to dip instead
Yeah.
of just plain pesto.
Yeah, but
So-
it's so addicting, is it not?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm about to drop another sandwich, hopefully next Monday.
What is that one?
It's going to be a beef and
Can I have
cheddar.
the knife, please?
So it's going to be roast
Well,
beef, but
the
with
knife.
cheddar cheese and red onions on it. And I'm going to come up with my own horseradish style sauce to go on it.
Really?
Yeah.
Don, have lunch with me. I'm having everything and we'll share.
Done.
Mary says, yay, make her a sandwich. Hi, Ashley Rose. How are you?
Hi, Ashley. Ashley is my friend who I told you about who's looking
She has been
for-
on the show for
I'm
crying out
talking
loud.
about Nelson. Can I have the thing? For Nelson, she's the one who was talking about for the baptism. She had a baby a month ago that spent 29 days in the NICU and got to come home.
That's awesome. Congratulations.
So, and now they're going to have a baptismal.
Yeah.
Well, come see me when you got some time. We could sit down and go over some stuff. It's
Look at
there's
Ashley.
specialty
I'm
things you want.
eating the Bremnini.
So it is.
Mm.
I mean, I thought the BLT was going to be a hard one to follow up, but the Bremnini, I mean, that pesto is just,
Mm-hmm.
it's so fresh and it's so good, and it's the roast beef, the meat is just right. I mean, it's not overdone. Again.
No.
It's
I
not
told you.
tough like some roast beef sandwiches are, where you're trying to
Right,
bite it, you
right.
pull the whole slice out with it.
Or the cheese gums.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like
look
the old
at
steakums.
look at that pesto. Look at that pesto.
I know.
Look at that pesto.
But again, I mean, I don't know how you do it. There's not too much of anything. It's such a fine layer of flavor everywhere, and the pesto is like a surprise to it. You know what I mean? It's
Balancing
like
and layering it. That's all it
it's
is.
amazing to me. I mean,
That's why I brought him this. I'm telling you, it's made at a restaurant that I don't want to support, and so he made our own. And they don't make it like this.
So then now I took her support and brought it to me.
That's
That's
it.
right.
Hey,
That's right.
So
'Cause
as
when
long
we
as it ain't
support-
patented, who cares, man? Get it.
Nope, it's not patent.
I mean,
It's delicious.
It is just everything top shelf again, chef.
you.
Just absolutely fantastic. Now, here's what's important. Is there more?
no, that was actually,
That was it.
that was actually it. You can take a break now. You have to drive home
Yeah,
at some point, or
right.
you just
Here's-
fall asleep at the wheel or something here.
Here's what's important, and I'll just say this to everybody out there and everybody listening, because anything goes with Bremer and Jones. If you haven't noticed, we support people who support the local community. We support people who support special, like nonprofits and things like that. And Dawn is a realtor extraordinaire. She and I are both in the real estate business. I sell money for real estate. She sells the homes. And the real reason for the show was we wanted people to know and understand that there are some great things in McHenry County. And when I say things, great businesses, great small businesses. Yes, you can absolutely go get a great chicken sandwich over at Chick-fil-A, right? That's what they do. That's a big, major, mega corporation. Or you can go and get a BLT or this Bremini or whatever.
You don't know how to say my name?
I don't know.
Bremnini.
Bremnini. I don't know what the hell it is, right? And literally affect a family. I mean, this is what this guy does for his livelihood. And maybe you don't know, but running a damn restaurant's hard work.
It is.
And most of them, bounce out, but listen, McDonald's smells good, but when was the last time you walked out of there going, God, the flavor profile was so delicious? You're like, all right, I'm going to stop at McDonald's. And then you go, that was the worst decision I made in 2 weeks. Why did I do that? Right? Well, those French fries are open. But I mean, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It just doesn't matter. El Gordo's down here. You want a fantastic taco on Taco Tuesday? $1.50 for a taco, homemade, done right.
If you go on weekends, they do handmade tortillas too.
Look at that.
Who does?
El Gordo's Mexican restaurant.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, they do handmade tortillas on the weekends.
And it's these type of people that we ask you. Listen, if you're out there listening and you're in the McHenry County area, stop down on Green Street. What's the address?
It is 1104 North Green Street. I am on the corner from East McHenry Campus High School and across the street from Landmark Elementary. You can't miss me. Look for the big blue flag that says now open out front.
All right. I mean, or if you're having a family get together, if you're, got a special family occasion and you need somebody to cater it, this is the guy.
Stop calling Portillo's and getting muscacholis and beefs.
No.
Oh my God! Right?
No.
Every graduation.
It's like
party.
every graduation
Yeah.
is muscacholis, beef,
nice.
breads, and a little mixed salad.
Yeah.
Now, people are going to ask if they're doing catering. You know, your sandwiches are huge. How would you cut them up for individual portions
Well,
for
for
a catering?
sandwiches, I would probably do half sandwiches for like a catering type thing. So
Okay.
one half a sandwich, a little bit of a salad will definitely full you up.
Oh yeah.
So,
Oh,
or if you want wraps, I could do wraps. You could split
Right.
the wraps down in half. You could do half wraps, half salad, maybe a half a sandwich. You'd be full for the night.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
But at least you won't go home with heartburn or feeling sluggish or fall asleep during your party or start nudging your wife like, I'm ready to go.
Now, Mary Shep, those of you who don't know, Mary is the host of Living Low Sodium on Thursday mornings here at 216 The Net. And her latest show, they were talking about salads. And, you know, if you don't want to heat up your kitchen and whatnot, you can swing down and get this summer salad. And that size right there obviously could feed two.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's very cheap. It's not expensive.
And it's a complete meal. I mean, that baby's got a little bit of everything, and it's absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
A full salad will definitely fill you up.
Nothing better than sitting out on your deck or your back patio with your family, enjoying literally a fresh salad that you didn't have to slice the anything.
Right. And
Right?
you
Hi, Steph.
Stephanie
Steph.
Conley, hi, how are you?
You can call in and place an order ahead, right? For those people who need to pick it up and are looking for drive-through.
Yeah.
You would also, my understanding is, if they call, they pull up front, you'll just bring it out to them, so
Yep,
they don't
you
have to get out of their
call it in,
car.
You can pay for it right away, and then you just tell me the description of your vehicle. I'll run it out to wherever you're parked.
Mm-hmm. Or if you're on Grain Street.
I've got a buddy who works for Renegade Towing. Hi, Adam. He'll call me sometimes when he's out on jobs, and like Gary Lang will call him to pick up a car and that, and he'll like call me, hey, I'm on Green Street, just turn on Green Street. I'll see you at the stop sign. So like as soon as he hits the stop sign, I'm jumping up on the tow truck. Here's your smoothie. Here's this. Okay, here's 20. All right, let it go. And that's it. Like, if you're in a rush, I don't have a problem with running it outside.
Let me ask you a question right now.
Sure, the answer is probably.
In your mouth, do you taste that pesto still?
Yeah, oh yeah.
It's delicious.
Yeah.
It's like I just have a delicious pesto feeling and taste in my
It's
mouth.
clean. It's a clean feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because it's not jarred. It doesn't have a bunch of process. It's actually all the herbs just blended up with the garlic and the olive oil. And
Yeah, no, I didn't eat these. I didn't eat all the sandwiches on purpose because that's lunch. That's good stuff.
I mean,
he says lunch, but it's going to be a late night snack.
he is. He's gonna. I don't know what he's talking
look
about.
like this because I
You're going to do
died.
this at night. Your wife's going to be like, what are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
Pesto.
You know,
Or your wife's
Jimmy
going to be like, why do you smell
Right.
like pesto?
it's so good. So we do encourage you guys to support Nelson's business. He supports the
please.
community.
Yeah.
He's always giving shout outs to other businesses.
Wearing other
He's
people's
always
shirts,
there to
hats.
other people's shirts,
I need
hats.
food, man. It's the way to go.
And he, you donated how many lunches to Edgebrook Elementary?
Edgebrook Elementary, I donated 110 meals to them.
Like
for
donated.
appreciation.
Donated 110
just
meals.
gave it, yes.
And if anybody's out there with $10,000, just want to give him, go ahead. You can do that too.
Yeah.
That's right. He could use it.
No questions asked.
That's right. Just take it. But and
Like the
also,
mafia, just put it in an envelope and hand it to him and walk away.
That's it.
But
it's like
in-
a mafia wedding. Just hand it
Right.
envelope and walk away.
That's
So give you a kiss on the cheek. We're all good.
That's right.
in all
He'll
seriousness,
probably give
guys,
you a free smoothie.
Yeah, maybe. You hide rocks with gift cards in it in the
I've been
McHenry
hiding
Rocks.
with gift cards. So yeah, thank you, Trish, for making the extra rocks because she actually just brought in some rocks that she actually drew wraps on them and burgers and those. So I got some new rocks that have. If you bring the rock into me, you get one free pineapple burger, or you'll get a BLT sandwich, or you'll get a wrap, or you could get a smoothie bowl. And then she made like 6 free smoothie ones.
Hey Trish, can I get a rock, please, for the BLT? Just saying.
So,
rock for the BLT.
now the East Campus is going to be freshmen.
That was just.
And I don't know if they have open campus.
They don't have
No.
open campus.
So really, the school board president really screwed you on that one, didn't they?
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah. I will tell you that I will have a conversation with Gary, who was the school board president when that vote took place, and I'll tell him.
No, it's a good idea.
No, it's
but
a great
that
idea.
hurts.
So that's why I have like the online ordering. So just in case if high schoolers want to order, they can order. They could be sitting in class and
Yeah.
place an
Yeah.
order.
Do you have paper menus and stuff?
No, I didn't do any paper menus because when the pandemic hit, everyone was all, "Oh my god, I don't want to touch
So
that."
here's this
I
little
have
bit of advice.
QR code in my window that if you take a picture of it, it downloads my whole menu.
So I would get that to Landmark, Edgebrook, Duker. They're right there on the street. I know from experience that Landmark orders out lunch a lot.
Yeah, I get a lot of their
I agree.
teachers
So-
during
I
the
agree,
lunchtime
actually.
and that.
Yes. What did she say?
School board president's a bit of a. Anyway,
Yeah. Well, safety
Here's-
of those children.
here's what we do. You ready? Do a punch card,
Got them.
right? And then you tell the teachers because they all want to be healthy and whatnot. Like, listen, put in your order the night before. I'll have it here at 7:30 or whatever. Smoothies only. Get up early, hit smoothies, bang, bang, bang. They pay you bit bat boop. Then you can go back home and go to bed until you got to get up. Think about that. Just think about that. You got 2 schools right there. A lot of teachers.
There's
who wanna be
3
healthy,
schools.
right?
4.
There's 2 right there.
There's 4. There's East, Landmark, Duker, and Edgebrook. All
Oh, yeah,
within.
I guess there is that
And then
one.
on the
Just
other
up
side
there.
of
That might be
120,
stretching him
you've
a
got
little
McHenry
thin.
Middle School as
That
well.
might be
too.
that
Yeah.
might be stretching him a little thin.
Well, he's
But you got
surrounded
2
by
within
4
spitting
schools,
distance.
but he could say pre-make your order, and maybe you can have somebody
It's
drop
an
it
idea.
off to them during
It's an
their lunch
idea.
hours,
Then you could hire a little freshman kid to run it over there,
or a Juber.
or a Juber. It's just an idea.
I do have a friend
Healthy-
who owns a Juber company.
Healthy way to start your day as a teacher, because you know there's going to be stress. So
That's right.
Why not put in a great healthy smoothie? Bing, bang, boom.
All right, everybody, we're out of
Just an idea.
time.
Are we really? Holy
Yeah.
shit, that blew. Okay. All right. So where do they find you again?
1104 North Green Street, right on the corner from East Campus, across from Landmark Elementary, right next to World Travelers. Come on out and
Get
see me. You will not be disappressed.
You will.
I'm sorry, you will not be.
You will not be disappressed.
You will be impressed with what I can do.
Yes,
inside
you
a
won't be
small cafe.
disappressed either.
Disappressed.
All right, for all of us here, 216net, thanks for getting caught in the net. Go check out Pineapple Express. It is absolutely the best food that I've had.
Thank you,
in a long
Nelson,
time.
for feeding
You're
us.
welcome. Thanks for
Fantastic.
having me on the show again.
You got it. Anytime. Come back.
Delicious.